Hey kids, Mr. Glenn here, hope you're well. So let's just pop into a presentation that I seem to have. I'm going to go and just add a blank page in here because what I want to do inside here is I just want to add some sound. Okay, so what we've done before is we've gone into our media selection and we've gone to record audio. Okay, so far so good. And when we record the audio, this then goes and gets a little icon that we can animate, or we can make appear or join other things or hide out of the way. However, one of the key elements of Keynote is that we can go into YouTube and we can search for royalty-free music. So when we find royalty-free music, this lets us choose a good piece of music that will play in the background as a bedding track. And what this means is a bedding track is music that plays between sort of 10 to 15-ish% just in the background without any vocals. So if you think about a radio show, for example, a radio show, when the DJ is talking, there's no vocals in the background. What they do is they time it so that they don't what's called crashing the vocals. They don't crash the vocals. So they time it so that when the song starts to have lyrics, they stop talking and stop the introduction. Then, while they are talking, they have a bedding track as well, just to sort of fill what they call dead air, any silences that are around them. So for us, while we're presenting, and to make the audience feel part of the atmosphere and the presentation itself, if we have some nice music, it makes the audience feel good and more engaged. So inside here, you'll notice that these tracks here, if you look around, apart from the top 10 music hits over here at the top, the rest of them are about 3 minutes long, which is kind of perfect, really. So I'm going to go and choose Chill With Me, this one here, okay, Chill With Me by Tube Backer. And so what we want to do is we want to screen record this, because screen recording, while it's playing, the iPad will record the sound and the video that's there, but that doesn't matter because we're going to take the sound out of the video. So how do we do this? While we're playing, okay, you hit play, you are going to screen record like I am right now while this is playing, okay? Inside here, when I pull down, you can see I've got this flashing red button that is here. This flashing red button, you can see, is recording. If I long press on it, I get this little menu. This at the bottom will also have my microphone on. You don't need the microphone on. The last time I did it, of course, you don't need the microphone on because the iPad will take the sound from the video itself while you're screen recording. Now, if you don't have this in what's called Control Center, it's very easy to go and find this in Control Center in your settings. Inside your settings, you have a thing called Control Center on the left-hand side. You can see that I have got screen recording here. I can remove this, and I can show you that if you don't have it, you can go to the green square, the green circle, and add it to this menu, and you can move it around depending on its importance. So then inside Control Center, you'll now have that there, okay, ready to record and screen record the video that you want. You have to do this in real time, so you have to start recording and then hit play and then stop the video and then stop your recording. But that's all fine, because what will happen is you can go into your photos, and inside your photos, you will have a video. And that video is going to be your music track, your bedding track. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is when I go to my video that I've got, when I long press on that inside my Photos app, you have what's called the Share sheet. And at the very top, it says Share. Now, before this lesson, your teacher will have shared with you what's called an IDB video to audio shortcut. Okay, you have a thing called shortcuts on your iPads like this. And at the very top, it says there, IDB to audio, video to audio. And what this allows us to do is it allows us to share this video like this, And in the share sheet underneath, at the very bottom inside your share sheet, it says IDB video to audio. When you do this, it will take the sound out of the video and it will put it in anywhere that you choose, because we've already made our folder inside our favorites and we can put it there. At the top, it says open. That's the place we want to go and open the sound from that video. So I'm going to go and open like this, and there's a tick at the top and it'll say very good. Then inside your Files app, inside my favorites, because I'll have my folder there, at the very top you can see it says RP replay final 17, and then it says today 5.1 megs. And that means that it's taken the sound, because it's a sound file, because it's got a little waveform in the middle of it, and that is now ready to be added to our Keynote. I'm going to go to my Keynote, and what I can do is I don't need to add the sound here because this is a sound file. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to long press, and I'm hoping this is going to work because the last time I did it, it didn't work. I'm going to long press on this and make sure that I'm in my folder. And just like we dragged in a video and just like we dragged in the photographs, you long press and drag this in from your Files app like that, and it sits in there, and that is your music. Again, like we did before, we can long press and we can get our menus, go to the format painter, and you can say whether you want it to play across slides. So if this is your music, we can put it at the beginning of our slides, and we can place it in our slides, and we can get it to play across slides as our betting track. Right, people, as always, good luck.